You've been told your entire life that getting a stable job is the safest path to success, but that advice is quietly keeping you broke. The truth is brutal and simple, and most people will ignore it because it's uncomfortable and goes against everything they've been taught since childhood. You will never get rich trading your time for money, no matter how hard you work or how many hours you sacrifice, because time is limited. And once you hit your limit, your income stops growing no matter how valuable you think you are. A job gives you the illusion of safety while slowly locking you into a system designed to cap your financial growth. You feel secure because money comes in every month, but you don't realize how fragile that system actually is. One decision from your boss and your entire income disappears overnight without warning or control. Let's break down the math so you understand why this system is fundamentally broken from the start. You get paid for hours worked, which means your income is directly tied to how much time you can physically give. But you only have 24 hours a day, and most of those are already taken by sleep, commuting, and basic survival. Even if you maximize productivity, you hit a hard ceiling that you simply cannot break through. Now add taxes, which quietly take a large percentage of your income before you even see it. Then inflation slowly eats away at whatever you manage to save over time. So even if your salary increases, your real purchasing power often stays the same or even decreases. This is why so many people feel stuck despite working harder every single year. You are not falling behind because you're lazy. You're falling behind because the system is designed that way. Salaries are predictable, and predictable income is easy to control and limit. Companies don't pay you based on your potential. They pay you based on what they can get away with. Your effort increases, but your income barely moves in comparison. Promotions take years, and even then the jump is usually small compared to the time invested. Meanwhile, your expenses keep rising faster than your income ever will. This creates a cycle where you are constantly chasing stability but never reaching freedom. And that is the trap most people never escape from, because they believe working harder will eventually fix the problem. But the problem isn't effort, it's the model you're playing in. If you want to build real wealth, you need leverage. Leverage means getting results that are not directly tied to your time. There are only a few types of leverage, and the wealthy use them all. The first is labor, which means other people working to grow something bigger than yourself. The second is capital, where money itself generates more money through investments. The third is media, which allows you to reach millions without physically being present. And the fourth is code, where software works for you 24 hours a day without stopping. Notice how none of these rely on your direct time input. That's the difference between income and wealth. Income stops when you stop working, but assets keep producing even when you sleep. This is how rich people scale far beyond normal limits. They build systems instead of selling hours. They focus on ownership, not just effort. And that's why the gap keeps growing between them and everyone else. Because they are playing a completely different game. A job can fund your life, but it will never build your freedom. You need assets that grow independently of your time. That's the shift most people avoid because it feels risky at first. But staying where you are is actually the biggest risk, because it guarantees you stay stuck. So what should you actually do instead of relying only on a job? First, stop thinking in terms of hours and start thinking in terms of value creation. Ask yourself what problems you can solve that scale beyond your time. Start building a skill that can be monetized online or at scale. This could be content creation, marketing, coding, or selling products. Then reinvest whatever you earn into assets that can grow over time. Don't inflate your lifestyle the moment you make more money. That's how most people stay stuck even when they earn more. Build something on the side before you quit your job. Reduce risk, but don't avoid it completely. Focus on consistency instead of quick wins, because wealth is built over time, not overnight. Learn how money actually works instead of just earning it. Understand investing, taxes, and long-term growth. And most importantly, take action even when you don't feel ready. Waiting for the perfect moment is how people stay broke forever. Start small, but start now. Because momentum is more important than perfection. And once you build it, it compounds faster than you expect. That's when things finally change. If you want to escape the system, you need to think differently from everyone around you. Most people will stay stuck because they refuse to question what they were taught. But you don't have to be one of them. Subscribe if you want to learn how to actually build real wealth step by step. Because the sooner you understand this, the faster you stop working for money and start making money work for you.